Ciao, mi chiamo Kwokyboi, loro sono inglesi e abito a Inghilterra. Mi piace la calcio, arte e Halo, ma non mi piace matematicas, inglese e storia. Yeah. Right guys, Kwokyboi here. This is the Q&A video, and one guy asked, called Scurry Damon, can you speak a little Italian in your Q&A video? And yeah, I hope I made your day. No homo. Anyway, yeah. Right, so in this video I'll be answering all your questions, and if the sound quality isn't that good, please don't blame me, because I don't have a mic, so I'm just going to have to make do with whatever I've got. So yeah, first question, well actually it's the second question, funnily enough, is by Leo Newgen. How old are you? I'm 14 years, 5 months, and 14 years, 5 months, and 11 days old, I think. Yeah. 14 years, 5 months, and 13 days old. I think that's correct, I'm not too sure. But yeah, I was born on the 29th of March 1999, in case any of you were wondering. And yes, I am 14 years old. It sounds a bit strange, but my voice broke early, so yeah. Next question. I will beast you, 7826. How many nairs do you have, and why do you fast? I have 69 killing nairs on Living Dead and 2 on Griffball, so I have 71 in total. Woohoo. I fast because I prefer farting to burping. No, just think about it. Burping, yeah, you're just gassing out all the crap that's in your mouth. All that saliva, the stinky egg sandwich that you've had, it's going and gassing all into the air, and you got to smell it and all that. It stinks, man. And then you got to talk to people and your breath stinks. Whereas if you fart, on the other hand, you just fart, you smell it, you whiff it, and it's gone. But I guess farting's kind of, it depends, because if you try and burp really fast, if you get what I'm saying, you'll probably end up puking, which is kind of bad. But if you try and fart really far, you're gonna end up with a wet shit in your pants. So yeah, I'm going off topic. Anyway, next question. Hold up strong. Are you from the UK? And if so, how do you feel about the porn ban? I am from the UK. I live in England, like I said, in Italian. I think the porn ban, I don't really care, to be honest, because I'm pretty sure I'll be able to find a provider or a friend or some website that can provide me with suitable content for my sexual needs. And I think David Cameron's being a bit of a prick, to be honest, limiting pornography where service providers have to ask and stuff. Next question is by Gamers of the Deep. Are you ever going to speak in your Halo videos again? This is something that's been brought up before, because since I got my Elgato, I haven't actually done a single commentary yet. But fear not, because I will just record the gameplay and then say some stuff and then put them together, because like I said, my mic won't connect to the PC and work. Sad times. I meant peak times. What am I saying? LLL silent LLL. Do you do anything apart from gaming, e.g. sports? And how many unfrigs do you have? I do quite a lot of things apart from gaming. I like to roller skate in my front garden, and I have a roller skate park quite near, not park, but a roller city place quite nearby. I just quite like hanging around, talking with my friends, going outside. My favourite sports, in this order, badminton, football, tennis. I play badminton pretty well. I'm on county level, but I went there before, didn't like it, and then quit. Yeah. So I do quite a lot of other things. I love reading as well. I love reading good books, especially Hunger Games, the trilogy, the Triskellion Trilogy. I'll put that in the comments, the description, because it's an amazing trilogy. And there's this other book called Ender's Game. It's going to be made into a film, and I really think you should read that, guys. And I only have one on Frig, by the way. Next question is by Doc Ward. What's with the name, and are you retarded? The name Mr. Brainer originated, I don't know, 8 years ago. I was known for, when I was younger, to be extremely good at maths, no boasting by the way, and people used to call me Mr. Brain, Mr. Brain Boy or something like that. So Mr. Brainer, you can see the originality. And Kwokyboi, my full name, like this other guy's question was, what is your full name? My full name is Daniel Kwok. and my normal name is just Dan Kwok. And 2 years ago, exactly 2 years ago, like this time, because around the same time I went on holiday, I bought an iPad from Malaysia, and I thought, what should my game center name be? And I just thought, oh, my surname's Kwok, so it'll be Kwokyboi, the cliche name, just add a Y and then a boy or something. And no, I'm not retarded. No offense to anyone who's mentally challenged or anything. Scary Damon, can you speak a little Italian in your Q&A video? Smiley face. I've done that. Peter Graham, do you like pie? And how many Killionaires? 69 in Living Dead, 2 in Griffball, and I love pie. Bloody love it. I prefer like the cooked oven ones, if you get what I'm saying, like the mushroom and steak mate, Marks and Spencer's finest. Mushroom and steak are the best. And then you got steak and onion pie. Yeah, those are my favourite. Steak and mushroom, and then steak and onion pie. Baked ones with the gravy all inside, soft crust. Oh god, they're great. But puka pies, they're alright, but they're really cold, hard, and the meat is mank, I tell you. But I guess they're alright. And yeah, my Killionaires, 69. Next question, Unicus Avenger. Do you have a part-time job, and what is your favourite subject in school? Interestingly enough, I applied for Paperboy, but obviously there's like a 2-year waiting time. And no, I don't have a part-time job because I'm under 16. And my favourite subject in school has to be graphics design, as in like Photoshop and all those other IT programs. And then if there was a second subject, it'd probably have to be chemistry or maths, because I'm quite into that stuff. Now, here's a string of random questions. Slow Shadow 123. How many rooms are there in your house? Well, actually, let me count. I have my bedroom, my brother's bedroom, the toilet, the ensuite for my parents' bedroom, that's 5 rooms already. And there's a kitchen, a dining area, conservatory, living room, spare bedroom. I have 10 rooms, not including corridors. 10 rooms, yeah? Do you like music? Yes, I like music. It's music to my ears. I used to be a pop fan, but then I started hearing stuff like Eminem and Rihanna way too often on Capital FM. Woo, Capital. So I moved away, went a bit underground, and found dubstep, and well, not really dubstep, but drum and bass. Next song is also next question is also by Slow Shadow 123. Do you love zombie ghosts? Brackets Living Dead. No, I absolutely detest it. I haven't actually gotten a Killionaire in zombie ghosts yet, and a couple of people have been commenting on like my 42 kill zombie ghosts. I mean, that's the highest I've got. I think that's the only time I played zombie ghosts actually, because most of the time whenever it comes zombie ghosts, with or without friends, I always end up signing out or dashboarding. I actually hate it. Although the only thing it's good for is getting infection sprees. Kill tack infection sprees on Powerhouse. Oh, the toilet. Oh, goodness me. Anyway. Slow Cow 123. How many toilets are there in your house? Well, oh, no! Oh my goodness, I've forgotten. Sorry, there aren't 10 rooms in my house. There are 11, because there's a toilet downstairs as well. Yeah, so there are 11 rooms. I have 3 toilets. Next question, Slow Shadow 123. How many, I presume that's second, floors do you have? Well, that's an interesting question, you see, because it depends what a second floor is. Because in some places, I have a 2-story house. Well, not I, but my family has a 2-story house. So technically, you could call it the ground floor and the first floor, or you could call it the first floor and the second floor, or the lower ground floor and then the ground floor. But yeah, I have a 2-story house, so if you ask how many second floors do you have, as in the floor on the ground would be first floor, I have 1 second floor. But then if you're counting the ground floor as 1 floor, so ground floor then first floor, I have no second floor. So that's an interesting question. Slow Cow 123. How many parents do you have? Well, this is a hard question because I've got to pick my words carefully. I have 1 pair of parents, which consist of 1 mother and 1 father. Yes, I do. The Nugget threw 1. Why don't you do more FIFA? I don't like FIFA. I played quite a lot of it between September and December last year, and then one of my friends decided to do an all or nothing game with me, and guess what? I lost all of my players and all of my coins, and yeah, that didn't go very well. Wow. I Jexter, IJ. What is your records? My record is 83 on Asylum. You can go watch that. It's not amazing, but I'm not really a fan of Living Dead anymore. I'm more so Slayer. What is your weapon of choice? Has to be the sniper. I just love quick scoping and stuff like that. When did you start your YouTube channel? I started my YouTube channel 1 year and 2 months ago. No, 3 months ago. So I probably should do a 1 year anniversary thing. It's pretty weird. I started it in June last year. And what's really weird as well is that the Slow fans, they've also had their 1 year anniversary. And if you look how far they've got compared to how far I've got, it's quite a big difference. But to be honest, I kind of filmed with a potato for 8 months before I got my Elgato. No, not even 8 months. I filmed with a potato for like 10 months, in fact, because I've only had the Elgato for 3 months. What is your favourite movie? I have many favourite movies, but I'm going to have to shorten it down to one. It has to be District 9, the one where there's a South African guy who keeps saying fucking prawns, like that. And then it'd probably have to be like Pacific Rim or Wolverine or something like that. What is your favourite place to be? My favourite place to be would have to be... let's think. A nice sunny grass meadow with daisies and a fresh breeze with the girl who I fancy next to me, and the wind is blowing and it's all a nice day, and there's a football park nearby, and then there's ultimate Xbox connection speed, like I'll be host every time. And yeah, that was probably a bit weird. Did you pre-order Halo 4 Halo Reach? I did pre-order Halo Reach because I have the Officer Elite helmet. No, not I have the Elite Officer armor. I didn't pre-order Halo 4 because I wasn't actually. Yeah, no, I didn't pre-order it. I was so excited to get it, but I didn't really play it. How close to Inheritor are you? So many people are asking me this. I am about 1.7 billion credits away, so quite a long way to go. I don't think I hope to get there in about a month and a half, but that's still way too much. Yeah, that's way too much. Let me think. I'll get there in 2 months. Do you have any siblings? Yes, I do have a sibling. I have a brother, and you'll be seeing a bit of him in the future on one of my videos. I'm not going to spoil it. He's called Matthew, and he was the one in my duotage. What is your favourite map in Halo 4 and Reach? Well, Halo 4 I haven't played that much, but the last time I checked, I quite liked, what was it? What was the map? I quite liked the Drift, because there's 2 snipers and you can actually find people and it's fast paced. And Halo Reach, it has to be Uncaged. I mean, before I found out the ammo glitch on Countdown, Uncaged was my favourite map, and in Slayer it's just phenomenally great. And finally, what is your favourite thing to do? Well, my favourite thing to do is to be with my friends and just have a laugh, really. Talk about absolute nonsense, and I just laugh so much every day, because the amount of crap I talk about, I just laugh so much. Yeah, I just love laughing. That was a long question, but Ijexter. Next question, SlowCal123. Do you like water? Yes, I actually love water. Like, although occasionally I'm kind of like, you know what, I'm thirsty, but water doesn't quite do it. I quite like some milk or, some apple juice. He asked. And next question, Unicus Rampage. Is that girl Ruby a lesbian? You know what I mean. Smiley face. No, she's not a lesbian. Although she is like the fittest girl in my year group. And yeah, she is really, 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 really hot. She's not a lesbian either. Unicus Rampage asked, do you get girls? I think someone else asked that as well. No. Yeah, Unicus Rampage has asked, do you get girls? I'm gonna have to be honest, not particularly. As in, I don't get the hoes coming towards me like I'm not a bitch magnet or whatever. Although I have my ways. I've had a couple of girlfriends before. I wouldn't say I get girls. Like, I'm not the hottest guy in my year. Okay, this is turning into a real homo conversation. But anyway, I don't get girls. Like, I don't draw them left, right, and centre. You know what I'm saying? I just, if I love one hard enough and I try, I can get there. That sounded so wrong. But next question. That Athletic King. Who or what made you get into Halo? Now that's a very interesting question because it all started when I was in year 5. I'm currently in year 10, so actually 5 years ago it started. We were doing like this thing called Big Write, where every week you do an essay, and one of my friends was talking about a Wraith and some Spartans or something, and a Splazer or whatever. This was Halo 3 days, and he got me really interested, like, what is all this Spartan things? And he showed me this video called Spartan versus Mario, and I was like, oh dude, this is so cool, oh my god. And then yeah, in year 6 I was just obsessed with Halo. I actually wrote an essay called, where is it? I wrote an essay called Sean and the Spartanox's Golden Scale. Yeah, super cheesy. That was 4 years ago. But when I was going from year 6 to year 7, so about 4 to 5 years ago, I wanted to get an Xbox. Now, I wanted to get a PS3 originally, but then I learned that I can't actually get Halo on the PS3. So if it wasn't for Halo, I would actually have a PS3 and none of this would have existed. So that was thanks to my friend called Leo. Jamie Bro asked, how old are you? I already said I'm 14. Ryan Mulvick, how many killing there do you have? I have 69 or whatever. Will Stuttle asked, are you gay or do you have a girlfriend? And that's a very contradictory statement because I am neither gay and I do not have a girlfriend at the moment. So I'm not gay and I do not have a girlfriend. I'm straight and I had a girlfriend but not anymore. Some other guy said I'm gay, but what? No, some guy, Will Stuttle said, are you gay or do you have a girlfriend? And another guy replied, gay. That's just really weird. Alright. FGV112 is back. Do you like eating Game Boy colours at 17 o'clock in the morning? Well, the last time I checked, you can't eat a colour. The only thing you could eat is orange. And you can't eat Game Boy colours as far as I'm concerned. And there's no such thing as 17 o'clock in the morning. I think you mean 5 o'clock in the morning on a 12-hour clock. On a 24-hour clock, 17 o'clock would be 17 o'clock would be 5 o'clock in the evening. So that's a really stupid statement. I think you're a hater. Yeah. Anyway, Slow Shadow 123 asked, do you think that the Gungeneer helmet on Halo Reach looks like a potato? Yes, I do. I think it looks like a deformed bell end, in fact. Like, you imagine it kind of like, it's a really fat potato, and then the part where you stick your hippo face, it kind of gets smaller. Who even has a face like that? Your face is flat and then like your nose is just a blob. It's like you're wearing a massive red nose. Anyway, Kit Arthur asked, who is your sex buddy? I'm going to have to say, this might be quite controversial, but I'm going to have to say my right hand. Yes, my right hand is my sex buddy. Anyway, Slow Strike 123 asked, have you ever got an unfriggin' Halo 4? No, because I don't play it. Are you going to get Halo 5? Definitely. Halo Player asked, do you have a white or black Xbox? I have a white Xbox Arcade. Mr. Spock asked, can we see your face? And do you get girls? No, you can't see my face, not yet. Not until I feel prepared to put myself on the internet for everyone to see. I don't know, maybe. And I just want to say, some other guy said, oh, he gets girls alright, all Halo players do, just, you know. James Galetto asked, have you lost your virginity? No, I haven't. Well, not virginity means had sex, and masturbation is like having sex with yourself, so technically I could have, but I've lost my virginity to my right hand. Does that make sense? But otherwise, not to a girl, obviously not. Are you attracted to some boys? No, I'm not in any way at all. No way. No, I'm not attracted to any boy whatsoever. Not even if they look like a girl. That'd be just wrong. Do you want to ban Cat from Halo Reach? Yeah, I do actually. Big time. I typed in Cat on Google and found on Google Images that there's a picture of a babe in a cat's armor. It's quite funny actually. You should go search it up. But also, I dressed up as Cat on Reach, and it's quite interesting actually. When two of you play on a long game, get someone to be a female and put on the cat's armor, and then if you bend over, as in like if you look at the floor, you can actually see some massive butt crack because you have a huge ass. Anyway, Halo Grandma asked, does your fart smell like rotten eggs, such as Unicus Rampage's fart? Occasionally smells like rotten eggs, depending on what I eat, and I didn't know Unicus Rampage's fart smells like farts. Rotten eggs, sorry. Halo Grandma also asked, Do the Force unleash the patience tree while the other hunter is claimed to another selfish aeroplane? Yes, the Force does unleash the patience tree, and the other hunter is claimed to another selfish aeroplane. That is correct. He also asked, what is your hair colour? I have black hair. And he also asked, do you think that Unicus Rampage can see his own penis because he has a huge stomach? Okay, that's just retarded. You would have said, do you think Unicus Rampage can't see his own penis because he has a huge stomach? Or do you think that Unicus Rampage can see his penis because he has a small stomach? That doesn't really make sense to me, but I'm gonna have to go and say he probably could see his own penis, because to not be able to see your dick even when it's erect, you would have to literally have eaten your mum or something to get a belly that big. Yeah, Harry Townsend asked, what is your real name? Already said, Daniel Kwok. What is your favourite game other than Halo? I take it you mean Xbox games. I quite like Doritos Crash Course. That's pretty fun. It's free as well. And I also quite like Rage. You might never have heard it. I quite like COD as well, but not really. If you talk about favourite other game than Halo, not really, because I only play Halo. Some guy, Pikachu53 the game asked, have you ever wet gamed on Halo Reach? I couldn't find out what wet games meant, so I'm just gonna have to say no. To end on a great question is, Hazard, what is your favourite porn category? I'm gonna have to go into detail of this, aren't I? I love porn. Yeah, that sounded so weird. I don't even give a shit anymore. But my favourite porn category has to probably be big arse. Big arse meaning bubble butt, because the thing is, yeah, if the MILF being fucked has like a big arse only because they're fat, that's when it makes it really awkward. You know what I'm saying? Because they're just really fat. They can't do any work, and their face is just so fat. I'm not interested in gay or lesbian porn or anything, or stripping or oil, all of that crap. I quite like big arse and erotica. That's so good, mate. But yeah, but mainly because big arse is like, it just turns me on, man. Especially reverse cowgirl position. Oh yeah, top 3 porn stars I'd just like to interrupt. First is Alexis Texas. I'll put the no, I'm not going to put the name in the description. Alexis Texas. If you've heard of any of these names, well, good on you. Alexis Texas, Rachel Starr, and Jessie Rogers. Yeah, they're my 3 favourite porn stars. And yeah, but I quite like bubble butts as well. And you probably would have asked this as well. My favourite porn website. It's not Pornhub or RedTube or XXX videos or any of that stuff. It's called SpicyBigButt.com. That's the one where all the big asses are. You spell it SpicyBigbutt.com. That's the best website, mate, I'm telling you. Anyway, that might have been a bit of an awkward video. Oh god, 24 minutes long, Jesus Christ. Sorry for the long length of this video, but I hope you enjoyed the video. I certainly did, and Kwokyboi out.